for your labor. So basically, what you are coming to do is you want to come and give a solution to a problem. So if you cannot give solution to that problem, you are totally useless in that organization. So that is why you see that a lot of recruiters will check, and they will say, this person cannot do what we want. It's because of that. So let me proceed. That guy, I just had to leave that guy. He did not proceed to the next stage because I told him that I can't hire someone that lies. And even because of what you said, packaging, no. That means if you come to this, if you are employed on this particular role, you will do a lot of permutations for us. And eventually, the problem we want you to come and solve, you are going to multiply it. So I'm just saying that people are qualified on paper, but when you ask them simple questions and their direction, they get confused. Why? Because number one is no clear direction. They don't know what they want. Someone wants to, I reviewed a CV last week, one of my person. So she was like, she has not been getting a job, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, send your CV. People usually think we exaggerate when we say CV. Honestly, yeah, apart from your personality, I feel like, not even I feel it is data. Data has shown that your CV is the first thing that will bring you forward. If your CV does not attract a recruiter, honestly, you cannot be given an opportunity to even do an interview, to even show yourself. So that CV needs to be good. So people on their CV, you will do, she said she's working on graphics designing, whatever. Then when I checked her CV, I saw front desk officer, I saw data entry, then I saw, I think admin officer and co. And I saw, madam, I did not see graphics design in your CV. What happened? She said, because she's just learning about it. So she felt like you are learning about something. Then why did you put it on? Why are you applying for that role? That means you don't even have a clear direction. Even everything on your CV, you are jumping from one role to another without a clear path. So that is one thing. Another thing is people follow trends blindly. You go on LinkedIn because everybody here, LinkedIn optimization, blah, 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 blah. And you just felt like you can go and lie on your CV, just put it out there that you have worked with social organization. People that have up to 22 and 22 followers or whatever followers that they have, like followers like that, I feel like they have earned it. You can't be lying and you want people to listen to you. So they just follow trends. They just want to, your CV, they believe that if you want to get a job, you just have to optimize your LinkedIn profile. No. If you optimize your LinkedIn profile, nothing is in this head. Forget it. You will still not get a job. And also another thing is people compare themselves to others. When you see people post, I think I posted something on LinkedIn about, I think on Thursday. People just want to, you come on LinkedIn and you see, I just started a particular job role on LinkedIn, what's it called, in Shell or in the Big Force or this one, and you feel like, oh God, I want to quickly go and get a certification as well. And you go to Udemy, you go to Allison, you now want to just post so that people will see that, oh, I just collected one certification in from Coursera, HR analytics, but the HR analytics, you don't know it. Yourself to others. You don't know that before people bring their achievement online, they have gone through processes. So you saw someone with 10 years of experience going to the executive director level or going to like executive level, and you just entering the industry with 2 years, you want to go and be a manager. Do you know what it takes to be a manager? Yeah, you can be smart, you can have this, but everything has process. It's just like you. Before you can be a director, you must have gone through some kind of process. So you must, if like HR now, and I'm sure that is also in account finance industry, you should pass through the operation level. Then you move to the administrative level. Then you cannot go to the strategic level where you make decisions. But you just enter this thing. You don't know how documentation works. You don't know how contract works. You don't know how policies works. They've not even carried you to SAS before to show you how workers can be like when they do something. You've not attended to issues where someone will come and report a particular employee's wife will come and meet you and report him to you. You don't even have experience yet. Then how then do you want to manage people when you get to the top? So that is it. People compare themselves to each other. So I've seen people move from industries just because it's popular. They will be like, oh, HR is the new thing now, accountant is the new thing now, I want to go there. But you don't know numbers, you struggle with numbers. Or you don't, people say I'm going into HR because I know how to talk to people. Hey, you will see shaggy, because HR is not only about people, managing people alone and co. You manage different things. You manage your internal environment and your external environment. If you cannot balance these two together, you will fail. And such happens to supply chain, to different careers, or you see that people are doing data analytics now. You just want to go there. After like 5 months that you are doing it, you get tired of it because that is not what you want. That is not what you can actually do. So, like I mentioned that the tech, a lot of people now, they say tech pays. Yes, I think at some point, I wanted to also go into tech. And I feel like people said if I should go to front end, back end. So I messaged one of my friends. I said, guy, I want to learn this particular thing. But when I started, I said, no, that's it. This is not for you. You will flop. So I just I'm just telling you that that is what it happens to people a lot. So it has happened to me. But what helped me was I tried to understand myself, my strength. What do I want? So now I'm putting it to you. Let's be honest. How many of you have ever applied for a job just because it was available, not because it actually aligned with your plan? I'm sure that some of you must have done that. Oh, I can do admin. Let me go for admin. I can do this. Let me go for this. So that is exactly where the problem starts. That's why I always say that clarity is not hype. It actually helps drive career success. If you have clarity, you will move forward. People will think you are lucky. They don't know that you are moving with clarity. You are not moving with noise. You are not moving with output, but results. Please, I hope you are following me. If you're following me, please, you can drop an emoji. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so now I'll move to the third slide, which is talking about the pillars of career success. To actually build a strong career, you will need these three pillars, which is what our webinar is all about: potential, process, and prestige. What does it mean? Potential is what you become, your untapped ability, just like it is here on my screen. It is your untapped ability. When you're talking about process, it is what you do consistently. You know, when you don't do things over and over again, it won't become part of you. You want to be a manager and you don't even know the operational duties. When you become a manager, you will definitely flop. So your daily actions right now, it helps you, it guides you, it moves you forward. You see all these small steps that you are doing, you will not know the benefit of it right now. When I started my career, I did not start my career as an HR. I started as as front desk officer. And at some point, I got a mentor, I got myself a mentor, and I was able to transition into admin. And here I am, HR. So in the process of this, I did not rush to be a manager. I was actually concerned about getting my certification and also getting to know what HR actually entail. I want more work. Sometimes I will carry I will carry some of the textbook and I will be like, no, what's this? What is compensation and benefits? I want to know. People always complain to our HR manager that this is, let me know. At some point, it's not like my HR manager then was giving me any work to do. But if I don't have anything to do, I will go online. I will check what are the things that these people do. Then I'll put it on my job. I let people know, I let my boss then know that yes, this is what I'm learning about. These are the things that I'm doing. I am putting it on my job now. When I want to do something about recruiting, I will say, man, oh, we did not do job analysis. So the woman will look at me like this, that, madam, which kind, what's job analysis? I say, but ma, that's what I learned. Okay, go and do it yourself. She will just say, go and do it yourself. She did not know that that particular thing is building me. I will do it by myself and I will do it perfectly. Then she will say, Where did you learn this particular? I say, man, I just search online and I did it. But that, you know, that daily action was piling up. I was showing myself and I was doing it. Some people will show themselves, but they will not do it. I was doing it, and it was that process. I learned that process. Now I can easily say, okay, all the processes in HR, I can follow it. Instead of me jumping, if I want to jump, that means probably maybe the company is trying to tell me that maybe my wahala is too much or whatever, but I will still follow the process. You have prestige. That is how the market sees you. When people see you, who do they see? What do they remember about you? At some point when I started, nothing, you know, everybody just Lateefat something. My name is Gold, so some people say Gold, Lateefat Gold. But I started doing things. I started showing myself, showing what I do, what I know. And before you know it, there was a day I posted on my status and someone said, our HR. Then I was like, really? So this person, you know that I'm doing, say, we've been seeing your stuffs now. You know, you're everywhere. And this one, I said, wow, that is how it started. So the way people see you will determine if you are actually making progress or not. If you are on the job, you are just receiving calls. You are just sorry, please. All right, it's prayer time, so you know my phone. So the prestige is how the market actually sees you. So the insight is that most people focus on prestige, which is the job title. They just want to carry HR manager, senior account associate, whatever, and recognition. They just want people to recognize them, whereas they are struggling. They ignore the process. They just want the job title. If you want to grow in your career, honestly, if you ignore the process, you cannot get that prestige. You cannot get that potential. So, from the HR perspective, now I can tell you clearly that we don't hire based on what you could do. We hire based on what you have done consistently. That's why when we check your CV, you will see the things that you have done so far. From the moment you finish school, the first job you got, you will say, I did so thing, I assisted so thing, I did this one. We'll check the next thing. What did you do? Did you improve? I'm giving you OT now, so you will not think maybe you are just submitting CV like that and nobody's doing anything to it. These are the things that they check. So your process reveals your potential. That's how it works. So that is why if you don't have a process, how will they know that you have grown? If you do not pass through some certain stage, how would they know that this person can do what you want to give her or give him? So your process is what reveals your potential. How you have been doing it so far, how you have grown so far. We tell people who you are. So instead of chasing titles or I want to be this, I want to be that, build your habits. Build your skills, build your consistency. That is the only thing that can set you apart from whoever or wherever you are. So I'll move to the next slide now, which is about finding one's direction. Please, if you're following me, you can just do like a thumbs up emoji. All right, thank you so much. So finding your direction. Now let's talk about direction. When you're talking about direction, you're talking about your career path. What do you need to know? Your career path is not random. It sits at the intersection of three things: your skill, your interest, the market demand. If you have these three things, honestly, you can beat anything. Yes, we know that everything that we want to do too, you have to pray. That one is good. Yes, you have to pray. But I can tell you that if you have these three things, you have confidence to build yourself. So we have skills, we have your interest, and we have the market demand. Let me start from the market demand instead of skills. When you're talking about market demand, I someone from my TikTok, I have two people message me and they said they want to be my mentor. They want to be my mentee, so I should mentor them. Then I asked them one question: what do you want to do? One was like, hey, she studies sociology, She doesn't know where to start. People said it's a useless course. But I said, madam, in this HR space that I have, people have studied microbiology and they are in HR. People have studied engineering and they are in HR. And let me even tell you another thing. I have a friend that she's currently working with the Big Four, and she studied the same course that I did, which is History and International Studies in school. And right now, oh my God, if you, my friend, she's I call her financial controller because I don't know what she was thinking why she went into the finance field, the accounting field. She started the HICAN when she was in 400 level. Then I asked her, I said, why did you do History and International? She said then she doesn't know her part and she's already in 300 level, moving to 400 level. But this is what she wants to do. A degree should not define a career path. I said, wow. Said okay. Now she has done her ICANN, she's done with her ACCA. So that is, I'm just trying to tell you that skills and market demand works hand in hand. When you look at what we have right now, what is trending right now is technology, artificial intelligence. But at the same time, there are still some things, some skills that artificial intelligence can never replace. So you need to understand the market demand. What is the market demanding for? If you don't understand market demand, honestly, you will be among the people that are looking for job every day. Because there's a particular role that when you put out there, we get like you can get like 500 application. It's front desk. It's front desk. Everybody wants to go to front desk. But do you know that you can actually be different? When you do your account, your ICANN, and you move toward, and every industry, they have their own they have different how do I put it? They have different, should I say departments or different practices? Yes, like in HR now, I can focus on HR generalist. I can say I want to go and do compensation and benefits. I can say I want to be a legal and compliance person. I can say I want to be a recruitment and selection person or talent acquisition specialist. Do you understand? Same thing applies to people that are doing HICAN. You can decide that okay, I want to be doing financial statements, or I want to be like an accountant. I want to do management accounting. I want to do this one. Is it taxes? That tax that I want to do? Is it auditing that I want to do? That is it. But people don't know. They just want to go into front desk office. They want to be a front desk officer. So jobs like that, before you know it, AI will take away jobs like that. AI is already taking away jobs like that. But you look into your supply chain, no matter how AI comes, supply chain, AI will only help supply chain, can never replace supply chain. Because the reason why organizations, especially manufacturing organization, FMCG and construction, the reason why they are growing right now is because of supply chain. It's not even because of finances is there, the managing their labor, that's the human resources is also there. But if their raw materials, the way they are moving things are not good, honestly, they will crash. Their production management needs to be top notch. So if you go into that direction and you get the necessary certification, you have interest in it, you start learning about it, you will thrive. In fact, before you will see a supply chain role, you will see front desk officer, like five. What am I talking about? Like 10 before you see supply chain. So why not focus on what the market is demanding for? Why focus on what everybody is going to know? If you look at this thing, one of the lucrative what's it called? Job role is, or let me say industry, is also the finance industry. Those ones, they can never crash. Finance, oh my God. You see, when it comes to investment, when it comes to money, organizations, they go crazy. So they cannot do away with these finance managers. They can't. Even if they will see some CEO, these CEOs, they are baby boomers. So you will see them, they will say, see, I don't want all this AI. Come and do this as like we used to do it. I'm talking about Nigeria right now. They will still do it the same way. So this particular market can never run dry. Now let's move to what is developing now. Graphics designer, social media thing, which other ones? Front end, back end, data analytics and co. If you want to go into it, your skills, you have to sharpen your skills in that area. And another thing, you see, the reason when you have gotten the market demand, and your skills. Do you now know what differentiates you from others? Your interest. Your interest now differentiates you, because you should not say because the market wants supply chain and you are not interested in it, and you go on. You will get tired. You will get tired. By the time you start doing it, you will just be going to work for survival. You will not go to work because you want to make an impact. You will just, let me just go to work and this thing. So that is why your interest is also important. This is what I want to do. Are you good with numbers? Are you good with people? Are you good with this? Are you good with that? You check yourself first. What do I want? When people see my name, what do I want them to see? If I'm going to work, if I will know that this is the work I'm doing, will I be happy doing it? So I once worked with someone that felt completely lost. That person, sometimes connection, like just like Mr. Solomon said, connection, but this particular one, a higher connection. No, my boss just brought one person and said, okay, I should interview her. I interviewed her. I said, this person is not okay to work with, but he just said, the thing is, I should just give her this thing. So when I hired the person, I told her, are you interested? Where are you interested in? This is what we have. This is this is that. Then I broke everything down for her. I just feel like, no, you can be my younger sister. So let me help you. And I noticed that she was good with numbers. She enjoys solving problems. She likes insights. By the time we start doing things, I said, Madam, you are not meant to be here. We yes, we are dealing with numbers, so but no, the numbers that I think I will have to take you to finance. So I had to talk to the our finance manager and say, sir, please let this person come here for like 2 months. If this person did not improve, then we'll know what to do. But this person, from what I've seen, this person will not be with me. So that is also a benefit of mentorship. So eventually I told her, I said, well, I'll go here. And truth be told, she's still currently working with us, and she's now the finance assistant. She was able to get that because of that thing, and willingness to also learn, because willingness is also there. If you are not willing to learn, no matter how they force you, it's just like a saying that says that you cannot force a horse to the stream. And you can force a horse to the stream, but you cannot force it to drink. I can actually say, okay, go to this place. But if that person is not willing to do it, the person will not do it. So now I want you to take some seconds and think. What is that one thing that people come to you for, or people tell you, help us with? Think about it. That should be a strong clue to your direction. If people come to you and say you can solve conflicts, or people come to you and say, come and do this calculation for me, or people come to you and say, I love how you document things, or people say, I love how you schedule, think about it. Sit down and think about it. You might actually be doing ICANN, and it's not ICANN that you want to. It can just be like, maybe they told you that because accounting is they are making money there and you want to go. So I'm not joking anyways, but just sit down and think. What do people want me to do for them? What are the things that people come to me for, or people want me to help them with? So that should be your strong clue, like I said. Clarity doesn't come from overthinking. You don't have to overthink everything. It comes from structured self-awareness. This is what I want to do. People that go into public speaking, if you don't like talking, if you don't like this, you cannot go into public speaking, even though they pay they pay free training for you. If you don't like it, you will flop. So that's what I have here. I would like to say, because I would, after this particular slide, I would like to I would like us to have a break. And this particular break, we are going to have a game. And this particular game is going, there's a gift for it anyways. Mr. Solomon is going to talk about that. So let's focus on skills. Let's move into skills, because this is where opportunity are won and lost. Not all skills are equal. You need to focus on your core skill. You need to focus on digital skill and also the power skill. What does core skill talk about? Your main profession. I will use myself as an example. My core skill, these are the skills I have in HR. If you are in a particular industry or in a particular profession, and they ask you something about that profession and you cannot say it, my dear, you still need learning. You still need learning. Don't say because you want to go and be recruitment specialist and say you will not want to know what is happening in payroll, you will flop. Because sometimes it is good to be flexible. I think Mr. Solomon mentioned it earlier that if flexibility is knowledge, if you are not flexible enough, you won't be able to even learn, you won't be able to move forward. So when you're talking about your core skill, learn everything that you need to know on your, like, in your profession. Don't focus on one thing, focus on everything. As long as it is your profession, your industry, focus on it. So your digital skill is also there. Tools that keeps you relevant. You are in finance department and you don't know how to use spreadsheets or Excel. You are still joking. You are still joking. Or you are in the what's it called? You want to do, we see which roles, and we have a lot of roles and they have different tools. I will still keep on using my own profession as an example. If what Okay, let me give you one quick story. The current job that I have, my digital skill was what set me apart. That was what got me the job. Yes, this is, you see, when you have some certain skills, you have prepared. He mentioned something the other time, and I took note of it, that you shouldn't prepare when you need it. You should prepare before you even need a particular thing. So start preparing. When you prepare, an opportunity meets preparedness. People will say it's luck. It is not luck, it's because you have prepared. So this particular job, I did the interview with every other person, and there's one particular thing they asked: do you know how to use the human resource information system? Then I said, yes, at the last the current organization that I am, I was able to introduce the Zoho people, and I used it. I moved from traditional method documentation to analytical documentation, normal digital thing, and go. I started explain everything, and then I said, okay, can you use an ERP? Then I told them that yes, if I can use Zoho people, I can use an ERP. I'm good with learning. I know that within a twinkle of an eye, I can get that thing done. Just put me on it. And it was until I resumed before I knew that it was my digital skill that kept me aside. So every other person was going with the normal vague thing. Recruitment. I can do this. I can do that. I have recruited so this thing. I have interviewed so this thing. And so that was the only thing that differentiated you. So in the world that we have right now, in 2026, part of the thing you should focus on is your digital skill. In any of the profession that you have, focus on the digital skill relevant in that profession. Focus on it. If they are talking about anything relating to all this Power BI and co, even if you don't know full thing, you don't have to go and thank God for YouTube, thank God for Alison. You don't need to spend too much money. You can just go online and you will see it, you will learn it. Just have a peripheral. Once you have a peripheral, you know how a Power BI dashboard look like. It will get you a job. But if they are asking you about a digital skill in your profession, and you'll be like, no, I've not used it before. Do you know how the interface look like? I don't know how it looks. You have not done your job well. So another thing is power skill. You see, you can have every technical skill in this world. If you don't know how to communicate with people, there is a problem. There is a problem. No matter how, if you are dealing with calculations, whatever, what push you forward is actually communication. If people, that's why you see some people in the organization, they will say, but I'm working together with so person. Let me use, I think I can see Joy here. Let me use Joy as an example. Let's say myself and Joy, we are colleagues and we are doing the same job, and probably Joy knows how to speak, communicate with people, relate with people very well, and even though Joy is not like he knows the technical thing, just working normal. And me, I'm just there. When people even greet me, I will not even respond. I just want to focus on my work. Don't be surprised that when promotion comes, seniors can say, let us promote Joy than promote Lateefat. That is the power of human skill. See, I will tell you the truth. Yes, you can have the technical skill, but these are the politics that happens in organization that people do not know. You just want to say, but I know you will not be wondering that, well, myself and Joy now, we are doing the same thing now. How come that they promoted Joy? And Joy, it's not like Joy knows everything that I know. But because Joy was able to relate with people. They know from what Joy is saying, they know her capacity, they know that where she's going to, she can relate better with vendors, with clients, not only the technical skill. So that's why these three skills are very, very important. And this is why I always emphasize to my clients. I always tell them, apply skills matter than certificates. If you like, have I can. If you like, if I do not see the human in you, I will not give you the job. If I do not see the digital skill in you, I will not give you the job. So all of these things, they work together. Before they can say, let us hire this person, let's send offer to this person, many things are being checked. They don't only check your technical skill. When you are still growing, maybe in the operational level, they can still hire you for your technical skill. But if you want to move forward, you need your power skill. You need it because you will need to communicate with your subordinates. You will need to communicate with the external environment. How then will you do that if you are not, if you don't have a communication skill? So let's assume that, let's say that now, two candidates, one studied accounting. What, or let me say, let me put it this way. During interview, we've seen this severally. During interview, we asked, what did you do? And someone say, I studied accounting. Say, wow, really? And another one say, I use Excel to analyze financial data and improve reporting. That means if you are the recruiter, who will you pick? Can someone unmute their mic and talk? Can so anybody? I hope someone can unmute, right, Mr. Solomon?
Yes, yes, they can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want it to be interactive. Who will you pick?
Digital Excel to analyze data.
You will pick that person naturally because that person has already said, this and this are what I have done. Not just I studied accounting. Yes, you studied accounting, what can you do? But another one said, I can analyze financial data and improve reporting. So as an HR professional now, I can tell you immediately that that person stands out. So it is not about what you know. It is about what you can do with what you know. I know this, but this is what I can do. So that's how the skill works. Even though you have your main skills, you have your digital skills, how well can you communicate what you can actually do? That is where communication comes in. What can you solve? What problem can you solve? You look, when you're going for an interview, you check what are the challenges of this particular organization. In case you might not even know, you can just go to that industry, manufacturing industry. You already know what the challenges could be. You think about it. Oh, if I come in as so person, this is what I'm going to improve on. That will set you aside from every other person. So like I mentioned earlier before I started this slide, I said there's going to be a game. So I would like us to move to that game now so that at least it can cheer everybody up. It can be like a break before we can come back and go to the next slide. Are we ready? Okay, so I want you all to get your phones with you because you will be needing your phones. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now. Can you see my screen? Okay, good. So you have to be fast because we can only take 10 participants. So right now, what you are going to do is you either go to www.couch.it or you can scan the code on your screen. If you can see scan it. But if you can't, you go to www.couch.it and you put in this pin. If you have done that, please let me know. I would be waiting. You can put your nickname. You don't have to put your name. You understand? You can put your nickname. So I'm seeing Tosin, Marex. So what the Mr. Solomon, can you tell us what the gifts would be, please? If you have the first three persons. I need more people to join. Please join. Let's make this fun.
Okay. All right. So for the first three people, we are
We have,
going to be
okay.
having their CV reviewed, and also if you need any editing and all of that. So we're going to be doing that for you free of charge in courtesy of Legends Legacy.
More people, we are about 30. Thank you, Mr. Solomon. How many people do we have now? We have 11. Okay, I think more people can join. Or should I close the game so that we can start? Okay. Let me wait 1 more minute, then I would lock the game. You have 12 people now. Okay, one person left. 12. I hope you guys are ready to be fun. We will see the fastest finger. Okay, 16. If it's up to 20, I will have to lock it. Okay, 17. I think I'll lock it now. Are we ready? Okay, so locked. Should we start? Okay, fine. So check your phone. Please just hold your phone. The question, you will see the question on your screen. Then you pick the right answer. Focus on the time. The time is very important. Yes, so you see, we don't have to even lie. My Mr. Adiola, sorry, we have to close the game. So we have just 4 people here. Let's see who are the 4 people that got the right answer. We have started the game already. So Ayo is still leading. Who is Ayo? Ayo, you are leading. So please, you have to be time conscious so that you can lead Ayo. Should we proceed? So get ready. The second question is here. Time, you have to. Okay. Let's see the winner. Is Ayo is still leading. Who is Ayo? Okay, now we have Josh, we have Bahija. Okay, Bahija, I think you're moving really fast. You have to meet up with Ayo about that. So I hope you're having fun, right? Please, if you're having fun, make sure you thumbs up. So we are moving to the third one. Okay.
My screen is not moving to the next page, please.
That should be your network. We already have 5 answers. That should be your network, man. Wait, is that how they got you
Yes.
this time? Oh my god. Bahija. No. I think Matrix is coming up. Matrix is coming up. Ayo, please set your network so that you can take your place. So, should we move forward? Let's do that. Okay. 13. Oh, really? Let's see how it goes. Ayo is taking that place again. Oh, why did you allow this Ayo to be collecting everything? T, Matrix, Baija, what happened? What happened? Okay, so let me go to the next one. You have to be time conscious if you want to meet up. Okay. Wow. Baija. Josh is coming up. T, okay, yes. We have new winners. At least we have new winners. All right. So moving on to the next question. It's like some people are not participating. No. What's happening? Yes, you have a new winner. You have a new winner. Yes, we have T here. Yes. Wait, I did not see Ayo. Coco's bride. Yes, we have a new person. Ayo, what happened? They've carried you to the back seat. It's okay. Okay. Now we can see Ayo. Coco, what happened? T. Okay. So thank you so much. We are on number 8. Josh. Okay. Coco. What name? What type of name is this? You just want to make us laugh, yeah. Oh, Joy. Mr. Solomon, Joy is raising her hand.
She can unmute if she
Okay, Joy, what's the challenge?
Okay, Terry, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I don't know, but my own screen is not moving. It's after everyone has answered that the question will now pop up. I don't know if it's I'm the only person experiencing that.
I think that should be your network, because if it's the same with every other person, I'm sure that they must have talked about that. Mr. Solomon, can you see my screen clearly?
Yes, I can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay. What Ibukun, why can't you participate? What happened? Mr. Lawal, you can unmute. What's the challenge?
All right, good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity. So I just
Yeah.
want to comment on what Miss Joy said earlier. So it's very correct.
Mm-hmm.
If you are using your phone to participate in this game, there is high tendency that you might not see the questions. All you'll be seeing is the, what's it called? Just the,
Yes, you will
the
see the questions on your
symbols.
phone.
Then after everyone has answered, you're going to
Yes.
see whether or not you missed the question. So what I did was I had to split my screen on my phone. So one side is showing the question and one side is on the Google Meet. So I'm simultaneously seeing the question and
Okay.
also
I
seeing,
think I
also
understand what you're saying.
participating.
You are
So I guess
attending
that's the
the
problem that
thing on your
she's facing.
phone. You are attending the webinar on your phone, right? So you are also using your phone to do the game.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, now I understand. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, well, we have already started and we can't go back again because it's been like a cheat to people that have already answered the question. What do you think we can do at this point? Hello, Mr. Solomon. What should we do now?
Okay. And since they already know the logic behind it now, I think maybe we can give them. Okay, so we're still going to continue with this. We can just give the, what do they used to call it? A second chance. Then maybe at the end of the webinar, we can still play another game. Then we're going to have two winners from the second game.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that, please. Let's see. Oh, Josh. Wow. So 10/10 now. You have 9. Okay. Hayo, third winner. Paychecks second. So who is the first listing? Josh. Okay, so please let's appreciate them, please. It's not easy. Let's appreciate them. It's not easy. Please, Mr. Solomon, please help us take note of these people.
Yes, yes, ma'am. We've done that already. So we,
Okay.
I think we need
Josh,
to reach out.
that's all. Yeah, you said what?
So I said, I think we need to reach out to us because they will also get, what is it called? A feedback from their ends that show their position. That's first, second, third. They need that to also we confirm.
Okay, so please.
Yeah.
So have you captured it before I move from?
Yes, I've done that.
Okay. Okay, so I would stop sharing my screen. Then I can move to the next one. Thank you so much for everyone that participated. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll be going back to our study. Please, are we ready? Okay, so we have been able to cover this particular slide. They can see. Okay, they should send their screenshots, please. Have you done that before I continue? Okay, so here I would talk about the CV strategy and personal branding. Okay, this is a big one, a really, really big one. Your CV and your personal brand are your first impression, like I said it earlier, and unfortunately, many people get it wrong. Many people they really get this particular part wrong. So I've reviewed countless CV that say like I manage social media accounts or whatever, but that doesn't tell me anything. Now let's compare it, like I said earlier, let's compare it with someone that says I increased social media engagement by 40% in 6 months. It shows me the impact, it shows me the result of you doing one thing consistently. So that particular thing gets attention now, and it means that your result will actually speak. So aside from that, beyond your CV, your visibility also matters. When people search your name on LinkedIn, what will they find? You need to ask yourself, what will they find? Nothing, no evidence of your work. If you don't have any of those things, if it is, I'm not talking about followers now, I'm talking about impact. That means that you should go beyond your CV and start putting yourself out there. Start being visible. You need to optimize your LinkedIn. You also need to build a portfolio. A portfolio shows you, is not about saying I've done this. Portfolio shows results. It shows these are the things that I have done. These are my results. These are my achievements. So if, for example, now people that you are like a front end developer, back end developer, you are like a social media person, these people need portfolio, because you can't come to me and say you are a front desk person or a front and back end developer and co, and you have not developed anything before. I can't even see. Or you tell me that you know how to do graphics and you don't have a portfolio to see all the things that you have done. Or you say I am a brand strategist, whatever, and I can't even see the brand that you have built. That is where portfolio comes in. So you share your learning. When you're on LinkedIn, you're not on LinkedIn because you want to have likes, you want to have impression. I used to do that before. If you go to my LinkedIn, I posted something on Wednesday concerning the visibility, or concerning, I think part of it was the what's it called, impression thing. When I started LinkedIn, I just, at one point, there was one of my posts that flew and it got to like 1,000 likes. I thought it was like that. I was just posting, and when I continued posting, I was seeing 10 likes, 15 likes or more. That thing drained me. I was like, oh really? So I thought this is how I'll be getting like 1,500 likes, whatever, and I stopped posting. So when I stopped posting, then I had to sit myself down. That, are you posting because of likes? Are you posting because of impressions? I am actually posting because I want people to see what I do out there. I am posting because I want to share my learning. I am posting because I want people to see my profile and say this is what she does, or this is what she do, rather. So if you think, that's why people find it hard to be on LinkedIn, because they think it's all about impression. I have 22K plus followers right now, and my impression is not even up to 5,000. Unlike the days that I have time, I have had about 100 plus impression before. But at some point, I was draining. I just wanted to meet up. I was doing all of these things. I will post morning, I will post evening, I will engage on people's posts, I will do a lot of things. And then I checked myself. I said, guy, this is how you will continue. I got tired, because you are not giving out results. You are just doing things for output. So by the time I sat down and I thought of it, I said, no, I'm not doing this because of impression. I just want to put myself out there for people to know that these are the skills that I have. And seriously, since that time, it's changed. I don't even care about impressions again. I don't care about you liking my post or not, but naturally, I think it usually go really far. So people usually like it. Well, that one is there and people will comment on it. That one is you creating an impact, creating value, unlike you just showing yourself for impression's sake. So that's why this is what happened to people as well. They will say, I want to put my achievement out there. There are many achievements, many things that I've done this year, honestly, that I've not put on LinkedIn. When I got this my current job, I did not put it on LinkedIn and say, come and celebrate with me. When I started this thing, I did not put it out there and say, come and celebrate it. No, you don't have to do things because of impressions. You don't have to do things because people wants to clap for you. Do things because you are learning, because you are growing. And most importantly, position yourself as a problem seeker and problem solver, not as a job seeker. It is very important. When people see that they can come to you and you can solve their problem, they trust you, they feel comfortable around you. That is when they can refer you to. Mr. Solomon talked about something concerning connection. Connection is not only about you knowing big people. Connection is not only about you knowing people. In fact, big people. In fact, I am an example of that connection. I can tell you for free that if you want to get a job faster, go and build network. If you want to get a job faster, build network, because your network will give you the position that like thousands of people or hundreds of people are applying for. And another thing is, they even give you an opportunity. This is where preparedness comes in. You must have been preparing, because when opportunity comes and you are prepared, that is when you will get that opportunity and it becomes luck. People will not say, he's lucky, she's lucky. It is not because they referred you alone. It's because before they refer you, you're already working on it. So when they referred you, the work that you've been doing underground, you were able to show it. So that's how it works. Because you can go to industry events, you can connect with people on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional app, so it is the best place for you to connect. If you're going to TikTok and thinking you want to go and connect, you will connect with people that are dancing online. You will connect with people that don't even know their paths, their direction. So that's why LinkedIn is even the best place to check, ransack, ransack your this thing, the career. You've chosen your career now. You know your skills. You know what you want to do. Look for a mentor in that particular place that you can work with, and don't go and meet a mentor and someone that you want to take as your mentor and say, "Come and mentor me." If I have a lot of them on my LinkedIn, they will just say, I just connected with you today and you're telling me I need a job. I have so skill. No, you can't get the best out of me. And that is how it is. You cannot go to Yemi Fashion or you go to all these big people and just message them and say, sir, I want you to mentor me. They will laugh. They will say, okay. And they will laugh. Mentorship doesn't work like that. You don't have to put it out there. Mentorship means that you must have worked before people will not say, this person has been consistent on my matter. Let me know. Young man, young woman, what do you want? How do you do that? You don't have to message them. You can go on their post. You like their post. You comment whatever you know on their post. By the time they start seeing your name consistently, that is what my Mr. Solomon knows my assistant, which is Mercy Headed. Mercy, any post that I post today, Mercy is always on my post. She will repost, she will comment, she will do this one. At some point, I was the one that messaged her. I said, Mercy, how are you? I noticed that you have been commenting. Said, this one, no, this one, I just like whatever you are posting and whatever. And I even want you to mentor me. Then I said, this person that is sacrificing like this, coming to my post every time. Okay, no problem. What do you want me to do for you? That is how mentorship should be. You don't approach people just like that and you want them to give you all the knowledge that they have. No, it doesn't work that way. So use when you on your CV, you don't just describe duties and responsibilities. Let us know the results, the impact that you have made. Also, you should be visible. That's why they say you should optimize your LinkedIn, not to lie, but to show yourself, to show what you are learning. So it's almost 1:30. We are supposed to finish by 1:30, so I'm going to hurry up. Then for the networking will position you in places that your CV will not position you. I can say that for free. When God, you don't know testimonies that people have gotten because of referrals. The power of referral is so much than ATS. You might not have a CV and you will get referrals because you network. So please, you have to do that. You have to do that in any kind of your career, in any stage. You have to network, and network intentionally, not just network because you want to gain one or two things from the person. Network intentionally. Be intentional. Let them know that, okay, this person is truthful. This person is not just looking for something to gain something from me. So I'll move on to the next slide now, which is about thinking long term. Thinking long term, it will give you your prestige. It will give you legacy. When you're thinking long term, short term is I just want to be a manager, bam, or I just want to have this certificate, bam. That's a short time. There is this when I was growing. You might laugh at me though, but when I was growing, I attend interviews to learn. Yes, I tell everybody that one. They say how I will apply for jobs, and when I'm not looking for a job, but I will apply for a job. And when I attend one interview in normal now, HR, and they ask me the things I've known today is free interview. They will ask me, do you know how to tell us about payroll? What are the calculations in payroll? Blah blah blah. How do you get your net and gross? I will flop. I'll be like, I know it, stylishly. After that interview, I sweat. I'm putting it to you that I will go back to compensation and benefit and say, no, this thing will not disgrace me the next time. I need to conquer this thing. And there was another interview that I attended like that. They asked me about performance management system. I was telling them about appraiser. The woman said, no, you don't know about performance management system. Appraiser is part of the management system, not PMS itself. I said, really? I went back. I asked my mentor, sir, they said this is that. Then I started learning about it. That is how you learn. That is a long term. You don't just learn because you want to get a job. No, you learn because you want to have a legacy. So like now, one of the biggest mindset shifts you need is you stop thinking about now. You think about the future. So your career has stages. The first one is to learn. Learning, you build your foundation through education, through training and skill development. Your education, your degree, the degree that you have, it will not give you the skills that you want. It is only for you to know how it is done. So now you need another training, which is what you are doing. You need another training, then you develop on your skills. That is you learning. So after you've learned, and part of skill development is also when you are an entry-level person, you don't focus more on money. Seriously, yeah, we understand what the economy is saying, but volunteer. Volunteering has helped me a lot. Freelancing has helped me a lot. Volunteer, you learn from there. Let people give you jobs for free at an entry level. You are using them to build yourself. You are using them to improve your skill. So before you now earn, if you don't learn, you cannot earn. That's why when I see candidates, they will say you are an entry level, you have less than 2 years of experience, I are requesting for 500,000. Yes, we understand that the economic situation is hard, but I cannot pay you 500,000 naira. Not because that I cannot pay you, but because honestly, you have just 2 years of experience. You cannot do what a 5-year experience can do. What skill do you have? I'm not asking you which skill of a manager, blah, blah, blah. You're telling me you have only done recruitment. You're telling me you have only support, you've done documentation. Madam, you have to go back and learn before you can earn whatever you want to. So it is when you have learned that you can apply your skills to create value and establish financial stability. At this point in my career, if I say that this is the amount that I want to collect now, nobody will say, why not? Because I have the certification, I have the skill, I have the knowledge. I've gone through several training. At every point in every year, since I started my career, Mr. Solomon mentioned something that you have a target. Every year, I have what I will do. It's not like I would rush or do whatever everybody's doing. I can just say, I want to learn about quality, health, safety, and environment. So I will search about it. What's the certificate that I can get about it? How can I learn about it? Then I will jump on it. I can say, okay, I want to know about Excel very well. It's like my Excel knowledge is poor. Okay, let me go and learn about this thing. Then I will jump on it. That is you giving yourself targets. You are preparing yourself long term, not only to learn, not only to earn, but it will also be in you. So after you have done that, you are earning. That is where you can now lead. If you don't have operational experience, you cannot lead very well. You need to have operational experience. So that is where you can share your expertise, you can mentor others, and you can also take greater responsibility. And lastly, from whatever you have learned, from the earnings, from your leadership, that is where you can create legacy for yourself. That is where you can build something lasting that when people see you, they will say, oh, this is Lawal, this is Adeyemi, this is what they do. So many people want to jump straight to earning and leadership without even building what learning foundation is. So it doesn't work really like that. It doesn't work. So what you need to do right now is, if you have to just spend 1 hour daily improving on your skill. It might not be a 1 hour. It can just be like in a week, I want to go and learn something on YouTube. So that's how career transforms. As a career coach now, I've seen people completely change their trajectory in 1 year. You want to do this here, I want to move from customer service to HR. It starts from somewhere. You don't just say it with the word of mouth. You start from somewhere, because it is not luck. There is nothing like luck. Luck means opportunity and preparedness. If you don't prepare, there is nothing like luck. So you have to be prepared. You have to be consistent before opportunity comes to meet you, and you grab that opportunity because you have learned about it, and that is what becomes luck. So I have the next one, which is the actions steps to take and build a career that lasts. The first thing you need to do is you need to audit your skill. It's very, very important. You audit your skill in any organization that you find yourself. When you want to start, you need to do an analysis. You don't just, if they hire you today, even if they hire you as an assistant, you need to do an analysis. Analysis will help you identify the loopholes, the gaps, and how you can improve on it. That is the same thing applies to you. As a person, you audit your skills every year. In this industry that I am, my profession, what are the things that I know? What are the things that I did not know? What should I pick this month? What should I pick this year? That is you auditing your skills to check your current ability and also fill the gap. Then you update your CV, you focus on results. So here you use results-focused language. You've talked about that before. Measurable achievement is very important. Then you optimize your LinkedIn just to show yourself, because as we are saying, improve your draft, your revamp your CV. We are also telling you to do visibility. Visibility will help you with networking. It will help you so that people can acknowledge you, so that people can refer you to opportunities that your CV cannot get you. So another thing is you find a mentor and set a clear path. You said this one might not be easy. We know that the economic realities, and maybe because you are going through things, personal things, family and co. But no matter what, you can always set it. Just have it in mind. In this my profession, this is what I want to learn. I don't know if they ask me about this today. Can I say it? Okay, let me go and learn about it. So most importantly, be intentional. If you are not intentional, you are just deceiving yourself. You have to be intentional. You need to build market relevant skills. Not like I did documentation, I did no. What should they like? What is trending in your own profession? What do you need to know in your own profession? What is it that if they ask you in interview, or they ask you as a manager, that what do you know about this your profession, and you can say it or you cannot say it, look for them and you learn on it. Show measurable result and think long term. Don't think of short term. Don't think I just want to make money. Don't know. There are Yemi Fashion used to say something that if you don't create value, you cannot earn. In fact, you can, if you create value, and there is a time whereby earning will come to meet you where you are sitting. People will come and meet you because you have created value. Money will now start chasing you. So, but if you chase money before giving value, before making impact, it's just a short term. You will get that money though, but at the long run, people will not meet you for things in the long term goal. Do you understand? So, your career is not an accident. It's actually a strategy. And before you can get that strategy, you should have a mentor, and you should also identify yourself. So I want all of us to reflect right now that, where am I currently in my career journey? What am I doing? What do I need? And what is one thing that I want to start doing differently today? I don't want to do the things that people are doing. I want to do the things that can set me aside, that can set me apart. So when they ask me, when they say Lateefat, who do they want to remember? Or what do they want to remember? That is what I want you to do today. So I want to thank everybody for their time. I think this next one is to build the career that lasts. And I think I've been able to add it that you should be intentional, you should build the market relevant skills, and also show measurable results. So it is very, very important. Honestly, it is very important. So that is what we have today, and I want to thank everybody for their time. So now let's discuss, and I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your questions. I know you have a lot of questions there, so I want to hear your thoughts and to wrap it up today. Thank you so much, everybody. What's the time? Oh, Was I able to meet up to the time? I have 5 minutes left to 1:30.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon. Mr.
Thank
Solomon,
you.
can we take questions now?
Yes, we can take questions.
That's fine. So I will stop sharing my screen. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that's
Please,
fine.
is it possible for one to have access to this video after this class? I mean, the recorded version.
Okay, Mr. Solomon.
Okay, yes. So it's going to be uploaded on our YouTube page, so you can go back time to time to rewatch.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ibrahim. Do we have any question? Do you have any clarity?
I think from what you have discussed so far, I think, I mean, it's very clear. I mean, the clear cut direction as to how one should pursue his or her career. And well, my own take from this is just continue improving on your skill. If you don't stop learning, you will get there someday. That is my take from what you look at the meeting.
Okay, I'm glad you were able to pick something. That's fine. I'm glad. So we have a lot of people here. Do you have any question? Do you have any subtraction, addition? You can drop it in the comments section. So if you don't want to talk, you can always drop it. Mr. Solomon, you can take the podium, the virtual podium, and continue your hosting. So if you have any question for me, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn as well. And you can also get through to me through Mr. Solomon. If you have any question here right now, I'm reading the comment section, so I would answer. I'm here.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Lateefat. So it's actually been, what is it called, a wonderful section and an impactful one for me. I've learned a lot. Even my notepad there is, yeah, because they always says that no one is short of knowledge. Yeah, we don't know everything, so we keep learning day by day, day by day. I've learned a lot today, really. And I believe everybody here have also learned one or two things as well. And the truth is, when you actually do your presentation, yesterday when we were talking about it, that, okay, should you share your slides and all of that? I guess our slides are almost similar, but mine is what like, people have been that, is it that this guy is trying to use my slide and all of that? So it's just to show people that we have that in mind. Yes, that this is just the right path to go about it, where you want to build a very strong legacy, a career pathway. Know your potential, know your passion. What are you capable of doing? And then when you know that, then what are the process? What are the step by step to go about things? Then from there, you build the prestige. Your name should be mentioned in many places where you are not. You just keep getting calls, getting emails, and all of that. So thank you so much once again, Mrs. Lateefat. All right, so we have someone that is raising up their hands. That's Adebisi Oya. So you can unmute and ask a question.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. My question to Ms. Lateefat is our view in regards to in a situation of when one is being interviewed and the interviewer asks a question about your pay. Okay, what's the pay you are looking forward to? So I was in an interview and he threw a question. It's not even about that. It's about saying, how much do you currently earn where you work at? And respectfully, I said, I can't disclose that because it's not what we are discussing here. But whatever I'm earning is it's something for discussion with my current employer, not with the company I'm discussing with. What's your view about that? Was I wrong in that situation or the interviewer?
Okay.
That's my question.
So okay, I got that. I got that. So both of you are not, you're not wrong. But I would say that the current that employer that asks you, that person that asks you a question, has poor ethics and poor practice. Why on earth are you asking someone their previous pay? You have a budget for that pay, so you shouldn't ask. I think what I usually ask people is, what is your salary expectation? So on your own part, you I think, I don't know how you put it. If it is diplomatic, I think it's fine. But if it is not diplomatic, you shouldn't have said that. Do you understand? But next time when you want to talk about anything relating to your salary, if they ask you, what are you currently earning? You can simply say, oh, currently, I would not like to disclose what I'm earning, but my current expectation as regards my experience or relating to my experience is so. You don't have to give a definite this thing. You have to give a range. I tell people, give a range. Don't tell me 200,000. Don't tell me 300,000. You look at the range. What you, let's assume you are collecting 150,000 in your current organization. You want to improve. That's why you are looking for another job. So you can say you can collect 200 to 300. You know, you've given a gap. And even before you go for an interview, it is good that you research about the company. Even if you don't research about the company, sometimes it's recruitment agency that put out all these rules. You get all these adverts. Go to research the industry. It is not possible for a recruitment agency to put anything out there and they will not tell you, okay, a quick service restaurant is looking for an account officer, or a manufacturing industry, or a client that is a manufacturing. So they've already given you what you need to know, which is that particular industry. So go back to that industry, check your experience level, check how much it should be, check that organization. If there is an organization name, then you will now use it to give your range, 200 to 300. They will ask you, is it negotiable? Then you can say yes. Do you understand? So I believe that if you give me, people like me, if you give me such, then I can go back and the next, I'm sure the next interview I will tell you this is how much you want to pay. If you don't want, then we go to the next person.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for that, man. All right. We have another person and up. That's Olowoniyi Oyinlola. So you can unmute and ask your question, please.
All right, thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you to Ms. Latifa and Mr. Solomon. I'm so grateful. So my question is, first of all, I'd like to thank you for this section. I think I had like more questions before now, but at the course of this section, I feel like I already have a couple of it being answered. So the other one I have now is more of like a counsel, me seeking counsel as regards something. So I applied for a particular role, and then I did 3 interviews. And at the end of the 3rd interview, which was the physical chat with the partner, I got a call for on when I would want to resume and also to send my address. And then after doing that, it's almost like 2 months now. And then I've not heard anything from the HR or from the company. It just feels like I was ghosted on even after doing 3 interviews. So now my question is, I'm confused on what to do. I'm in between. I don't want to look like I'm desperate for the job, and then I've messaged on WhatsApp. I've sent an email. So I'm like, okay, what do I actually? Someone told me that I should call, right? And then I'm like, should I just forget about it, or I should keep on pressing? But would it not make me look like as if I'm desperate? And at the end of the day, maybe they give me what okay, this person she really wants the job. Let's just give it to her. So what do I actually, should I still like press on and talk to them, or I should just move on with my life? Although I've also been applying to other ones, but this is a company that I've always like looked forward to working to. All right, so that's my question. Thank you, ma.
Okay, thank you. So you have asked the question and you have also answered it. But you mentioned something. You said is, first and foremost, let me get it right. You have done interview and
Yes.
this is the third, you've gotten to the third stage, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They asked for your address. Your address, was it through email or WhatsApp?
She told me to send it via text message, so I did that.
Okay. So number 3, you mentioned that should you message her or not? Like you've even sent a message, and it should not be like you are pressing further.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And number 4, you said is a place that you want.
Yes.
So let me tell you, what you want might not want you. Take that. Take it or leave it. You see, what people don't understand is little things show red flags. You might want that organization, but I can tell you that what if it is a toxic organization? Because any organization that they are professional, they value ethics, would not tell you to send your address via text message. Are you getting it?
Yes,
They
ma'am.
will not tell you to send this in via text. Okay, let's not say it's very important. There are times whereby I call candidates too. I'll be like, okay, please, I need a particular information from you, and I will send it through your email, but I just need it quickly so that I can make this decision. But they need to. Did they send you any message afterwards, like through email, to even tell you maybe your interview was successful?
No, so just a call that I received that I should
So,
send my email and I should send my address and when I would want to resume.
my sister, there are a lot of things happening back end. Candidates only see the tip. They don't know what is underneath the iceberg. It might not be their fault. Sometimes budgetary constraints usually affect candidates that the management will be like, well, see, you know what, we don't want to add to labor costs. Let us not employ this person. And they don't know how to put it out because you've done three interviews. That's number 1. Number 2, the line manager that you want to work with might not want you. And there is nothing the HR can do because of politics. That is another thing. Number 3, it can be their own culture. Maybe someone else came through another place and they now felt like, they don't need you anymore. What I'm just saying in essence is, it is not a good culture. And these are part of the things that people should look out for. It is not only about you applying for jobs and going for interview. Small things matters. Do you understand? So I like the fact that you said you have started applying. I will always tell my clients that if you have not gotten a job offer, keep on applying. Even if you have done it, even if they have promised you with the word of mouth that, okay, we'll give you a job next week, still keep on applying until you get that offer, until you get to onboarding. I've even seen cases whereby they'll give offer letter and they retract the offer letter before the person could sign. So, I don't know. Let me get your name. Your name is okay. Oyinlola. Oyinlola. Forget about them. They do that. Their culture does not tell you your worth. Do you understand? That it is a place you want to work with doesn't mean it's a place that you could thrive. There are some organizations like that they are in disguise. See, a lot is happening out there. You will see organizations that they will go for team bonding, but it is very toxic. So if they are not giving you what you want, you have said, I wanted to say you should send a subtle message, but since you have already done that and they did not respond, just forget about them. And even if they send an offer letter to you, please, you have to read it thoroughly because there might be some red flags there. Do you understand? Focus on every other place and leave them. Forget about them totally.
Thank
That
you
is my
very
own
much.
advice.
All right,
But
thank you
do
very
you
much.
understand? Does that motivate you a little bit?
Yes, it does.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
People that want you will not take 2 months. Oh, really? 2 months is too much. If you are talking about 2 weeks now, it's still fine. But any recruitment stage 2 months is too much. It's too much. Even if you want to, there was a time whereby we had to stop. We wanted to recruit for some kind of roles like that. Then we had to stop because of one thing. We want to restructure that organization and that department. So the managing director told us to stop. What we did was we sent a message to all the applicants, the candidates rather, and we told them that please, due to internal restructuring, we had to hold on this. We will get back to you as soon as possible. And when the time comes, we send them a message again. I think I sent about 2 different emails like that we are very sorry, we are keeping you waiting, we'll get back to you. And afterwards, I called them for the last interview, and we selected people that we want to select. That is how it should be. That's a good culture. Do you understand? So I wish you best of luck in every other application.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think we have another.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Lateefat. And what you just mentioned is actually what many people are experiencing in workplace today, like a toxic work environment, and beyond that, where they are not even appreciated. Your value, what you are contributing, they are not appreciating it at all. At the beginning of my opening remark, I mentioned something that the job I got, so whereby I was able to bring the company back into structure. That was actually my first job after my graduation. So, and I was the one like heading the whole of the accounting team and all of that. So one thing I figured out there is that the place was a very toxic environment. It was. So like the boss is like a kind of man whereby, yeah, the man is very intelligent. And that's one thing that also made me to even take emotional intelligence very serious, because the man talks to people anyhow because he has the money. He said, oh, when I was at your age, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. So I always look at him as, oh, you have the opportunity. Your parents was able to send you abroad to go for schooling and all of that. So he doesn't always consider that. So for me, I always try to avoid such issues. So I ensure that my reports are always done on time. I submit even before the due date. So there was not a time. So what made me left the organization was there was a time whereby we were supposed to have a management meeting, and I was to be there. So I was not going from my place. So as I was about to cross the road, one of these, so the traffic light was on red, whereby all vehicles are to stop. So we know Lagos, dispatch rider, they don't obey traffic lights. So as I was about to cross, that was how this dispatch rider hit me. I messaged them immediately that this is the situation. I want to go to the clinic just to ensure that everything is fine, that I don't have any internal injury and all of that. So he said, no problem, that I should please take care of myself. I said, all right, thank you, sir. So I got to the clinic. So the meeting was scheduled for 11 a.m. So I got to the clinic, I finished everything. So those guys told me that, oh, everything is fine. I just have to go home and go and rest. But me, I want to be a good employee, a good staff. I still do struggle. I went to the meeting that very day. So I got there around 11:15. So that was, so normally I was not supposed to be there because he already told me I should take my time, anything I need to do. I should just send him my report and all of that. So when I got there, that was how he started shouting that, why did I come late? Like, it was just saying a lot of things. I was like, wait, I went back to my chat that, wait, is it the same man that I sent message? He acknowledged and he said, fine. So while right where we are doing the meeting, that was where I typed my registration letter. I signed it and I sent it to them. Why? Because I know that it's really, really going to affect me. So what you are trying to say that maybe the place is trying to work does not want that is correct. Yeah, because many people will see that organization and they want to work there. For me, and that's one of the reasons I don't even want to, I don't put it on my CVs. I don't put it on my, why? Because I don't want to be thinking about such things. Why? Because they are not appreciating you. They wanted to create more outlet in Lagos. They said, they want me to be the head, the supervisor. Are you going to increase my money and all of that? Why? Because of the performance, the profitability, the performance change in their profitability. They were like, no, they are not increasing. So you are looking for people you want to be. So most time, people don't appreciate what you bring in. And the best thing is just for her to move on. Yeah, because beginning of this year, so I have someone like that. She was new on working with that company that I want to work with. She has passed the whole interview. They've even requested for, what is it called? They've requested for guarantors for her, so she was one of my mentees. I signed it for her. I said that I know her and all of that. So we're just waiting for offer letter. We didn't get it. 1 month, 2 months. I said, please move on. Apply. So she kept on applying, and now she's working at that. Up till now, she has not heard from them. So what if she has waited? That's how she'll still be unengaged. So the best thing is, Oyinlola, is just to move on. Those people, they are not ready. That's it. They are not ready. And if they are ready, I believe they will call back. Okay, so without wasting so much of our time again, we have two more hands. So, and that will be the final question we're going to be taking after these two. There will be no questions again. So we have Adebisi Adekola. All right, so you can ask your question, please. Hello, are you there, Adebisi? All right, if it's not there, let's move on to Adeyemi. Hello, Adeyemi, can you hear us? Okay, we have Rabiu Ahmed. Are you there? Hello, Rabiu. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
can you hear me?
Yes. So you can
Okay,
answer.
Lateefat, thank you very much. I really appreciate, even though you have answered one of my questions. My second question is, even though I have a little bit scenario with regards to it, but let me just cut this story short. I'm working in the financial industry, specifically bank. I switched from pension because of the one circumstances with regards to the amalgamation. Then I already switched. I can now say 8 months ago. So in the process of my work, there is one bank that called me for an interview. Do you think it is a career wise for me to change, despite the fact that I just stay in the bank that I'm working currently now for 8 months?
Was it an end on? Did they just came to meet you and they said, okay, they want to give you an offer?
Yes.
Okay, so is it your current role?
Yes, it's my current role because I don't
Okay,
want to change my role. Presently, I'm working as an internal control, and what they are seeking for me is that internal control because I know that
internal control.
Yes, of course.
Okay, and it's also financial institution.
Yes, the same institution. It's in the same class of institution. It's bank, all of them.
Okay, bank. Okay,
Yes.
so it is not a problem. The first thing I would ask you is, are you willing to?
Yes, I'm willing to go because I know that definitely with regards to the change of environment is another experience. And the work that I did for that 8 months, probably definitely I have seen some issues, some mistakes that I have done because I never worked in the bank. But if I switch to another bank, I know that definitely I will never do so because you know
Okay.
that yes.
Okay, and you have the skills, right? It's not something that they would you would start and you will be struggling. Even if
No,
you
I
don't have
haven't.
the skill, even if you don't have the skill, as long as this thing is not like you just want to go through the usual process, it's something that they want to offer you the role. I would advise, it's still part of your career journey. It's not like you are moving from control and you are coming to front desk. Do you understand? You are moving within the same industry and within the same job role. So it is not a problem.
Okay.
It's still part of development. You are learning. It's still part of your career path. Do you understand?
I understand.
So in fact, you will even gain more thing because in the long run, after like let's say 2 years, for example, you've worked with GT Bank, then you move to Stanbic Bank. If you want to go and apply in Zenith Bank, do you know that they will accept you quickly? That's someone that has been only in GT Bank. Do you know why? They know that you are bringing two different operational procedures to Zenith Bank.
Okay.
Do you understand? You have experience in two different banks. You know how they do in two different banks. By the time you get to Zenith Bank, that experience will help you improve their own process.
Of course.
So it is not a bad thing. If it's something that you want, if it is your job role, please, you can go for it.
I understand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, man. It's actually been an insightful and impactful one so far. So this morning, for me, I've really gained a lot. Yes, I've gained a lot. I've learned new things, how to go about things as well. And I believe everyone here has are going on with one of the things, just like what we have in the chat box, yes, from Peterson. He said, I'm so glad I joined this section. Even as a student, still finding my footing. I've gained immense clarity today. I don't have any lingering questions, but I am rather walking away with something better. A sense of peace about my direction. Uh, I used to think LinkedIn was just about impression, chasing numbers, and reach, but I now realize it's about the value of the signal, not the volume of the noise. Yeah, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, someone just said I wish I had joined earlier. Yeah, so that's why it's always good. Please, whenever you see such event like this, ensure you join on time. Yes, because it's always going to be an impossible. So thank you once again for everyone who have joined. Then I think doing it. So for our winners already, we have 3 people already. We have 3 people already. Mrs. Latifa, can we still use that same question again to get the 2 more people?
Okay, are they interested in doing that?
Okay, so are we saying?
Please let's see the thumbs up first before we do it. How many people are interested? Okay, so are we ready? I don't want to hear, I did not see my screen, this one, that one, before we start though.
Please, if you have won before, don't participate again, no, please.
Are you sure they will not participate? Oh, you are interested, but you don't know how to use your phone. Okay, so the thing is, once it comes live now, you are going to scan the code. Okay, so I think I'm going to put us through so that everybody can benefit from this. Okay, can you see my screen now? Okay, so what you will do right now is your phone. Can you minimize your phone? Can you minimize the Google Meet on your phone? If you can do that, just minimize and your yes, okay, someone is asking a question. Don't worry, when we finish the game, we can come back to that if we still have any time. So just go to your camera or you scan the code. Scan the code, please, and you can start joining for people that wants to join so that we can pick another 2 winner. That will be the first and second person. So you can see as people are joining, you can either go to www.kaut.it and paste this number, copy this number, put it there to log in. Or if you don't want to do that, you can also scan this code. It will bring you directly to this place. It will tell you to put your nickname. So we have 5 people here. Do we have any more people that are interested in joining? If you are interested in joining, please kindly do. If you are among the previous winner, we will not give you that one. We'll have to pick the others. So if you want to join for fun of it, you can do that as well. We have just 5 people. Should I lock it or we are still joining? If you are still joining, please let me see your thumbs up. Okay. Okay.
I believe I can also join, right?
No, you cannot join. No, you cannot join. Okay, we have 10 people right now. Do we have any more people to join? We have 12. We have 14. I think the last time we were 17.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So once it's 1:57, I'm going to log the game. So any complaint that is coming afterwards, I won't entertain it. If you want to join, please do that. Scan the barcode and you put your nickname, or you go to www.couch.it, then you input the game pin. That is how you join. So have we done that? We have just 15 here. Then you can minimize your screen, or you split it into two if your phone can do that. You said it's not going from your end. You should go scan. Can you scan? Ibukun, can you unmute so that we know what is happening? Because the first time too, you couldn't join. Can you unmute?
Good afternoon.
Hello,
good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. So what's the challenge?
I tried to type the link, but it's not working.
I can't hear you.
The link is not.
This one that you can't even, you are not talking. Are you sure it's not your network?
Let me know.
Are you sure it's not your network? Just put www. On your Google, either Chrome or Edge. Put www.couch.it. Then you put the game link. I can see the others are getting ready.
Please hold on, ma. Just 1 more minute, ma. Please hold on.
Okay.
92.
Who else is trying to join before we lock it? If you are trying to join, please unmute so that we know people are trying to join. Oh, finally, Bukon has joined. Finally. You see that is your network now. If you are still trying to join, let us know.
I am trying to, or I cannot play again.
No, you can still play. That's why it's still open.
Okay. I'm not seeing where to add the code.
Oh, really? If you try it again, refresh. You should see it. Is either you scan, if you scan the code, is your nickname you would see. If you
I'm using my phone altogether. I can use Chrome to search.
Yes. Put www.carout.it. This particular place here. This place. IT. Yes. Then it will tell you to put in the pin, the game pin. So this is the game pin on the screen.
Okay. 892
4634. Yes. So you put your nickname and you join.
892 4634.
34.
I'm in.
You are in. Okay. Okay, fine. So are we still expecting more people before we? It's like this one is going to be sweet though, because we have about 21 people. Okay, 22. I hope you are getting ready. Please don't forget, this is the game of time. It is timing. If you want to pick the right answer, you have to do that fast. Because even if you pick the right answer, the game is going to check the timing. Can we start now? If you can start, I need like 2, 3 thumbs up, then we will start. Okay, so I believe we can start now. Anybody wanting to join again? No. Okay, so the game is locked. Now we'll start. Ready? Read the question on the screen and go to your phone and just Okay. Oh, what's happening? We can see Oyinlola here. Josh, no, please. Josh, mind yourself. Give other people chance, please. Okay, so we'll move to the next one. Loading. It's like it's only 20 people that are attending this. Okay. Bruno Malam winner. Okay. Who is that winner? Oh, who is moving up? Malam. What's happening? Every other. Oh, God. Oh. You have to be fast. Oh, wow. Winner, you are not moving up. Oh. All the 20 pick digital skill. Now let's see the person that is fast. I can see one fob now. We can see two new winner here. All the 20. Wow. We're almost done. Oh, nice. Last one. So let's review the winner. Who is this? Malam. Wow. Yakoko. Wow. Who is the first one? Wait, I thought she's also part of the winners the other time around that.
I'm not part of the winners.
Are you serious? Wow. Yakoko's fresh. Really? Wait, Yakoko, is that Ibukun? Wow, wow. Mr. Solomon.
Okay, all right. So we've taken note of them. So if you cannot share your screenshot with us, let me drop the email again. So you can drop the screenshot for us on the email so that your price can be sent to you so that we can let you know how to get your price. So if it has been sent, so you can forward it to us at legacy@gmail.com. Just send the screenshot, just identify that you are the winner. Ledgers to legacy@gmail.com. All right, so thank you so much. Once again, thank you, Mrs. Lateefat. So we're going to be wrapping up now, but before we go, so we still have one more, what is it called? We still have one more announcement to make. But before we do that, we just want to hear your review, your thoughts, what are your feedbacks? So you can just drop them on the chat box. So while we go into the next announcement, please, we'd love to get your feedback, how have the section been so far? How has it been so far? So let's hear your thoughts. Yeah, if we are to do 2.0 of this career pathway again, are you going to be joining? Are you going to be bringing people alongside with you? Yeah, because this kind of section, we should not be selfish with it. We need to let people know why, because I benefit a lot from it. So people need to come and benefit from it as well. So let's do that. Let's try to drop it on our chat box. All right. So our next announcement is, so just as you know, Ledgers to Legacy, it's not just a name. So it's a movement. So, and one of the things that we believe is that we have many talented and hardworking people out there. So, and these people are inclusive of students, fresh graduates, professionals. Many people do not lack, what is it called? They don't lack capacity or determination. Yeah, the determination is that they are determined people, but they are only lacking opportunity and support, which I will always be saying everywhere, that one of the things that we really do not have in place that is lacking in this country is support and opportunities. Yes, we feel that I have everything, let me just get everything to myself alone. No, we should not be selfish of people's progress and growth. We should try to contribute to it in a way. And that's why Ledger's Legacy is here. We are here to help people. We are here to let you know what you need to get to the next level of your career, of your profession, to do better, to leave a lasting legacy. And over the time, we have seen passionate students who study consistently, attend classes, prepare seriously for exams, whether professional exams or their school exams, remain committed to their professional journey. But there is one struggle they always have, is financial struggles. Yeah, financial struggle is one of the things people face a lot. Yes, because the truth is not every one of us comes from a Nepo family. Yeah, many of us are raised from a Lapo family, and even with Lapo money. Yeah, I will keep saying that. Yeah, so it's not just that the money was there for us, it's just because they believe in us and they made that investment. And that's one thing that led us to Legacy. We are trying to invest in people. We are trying to invest in people. Why? Because we believe in you. We believe in your potential. We know that you are going to be a great person. So, during our webinar last year, we announced that we're going to be giving scholarships to ICANN students, people who are interested in writing ICANN exams, whether you are writing the ATS level or the professional level. So we made that promise, and we rolled out a form recently regarding that for people who are going to be writing the May 2026 ICANN exams. And we got a lot of application. Yeah, because you see, well, we got the application and we saw the reason why people were applying. Oh, this and this. I've been trying to do this, but there is a financial difficulties. I was not able to raise funds. Some were even saying that they've been attending classes, tutorial, but because they could not afford the examination fee, they have to cute the training, the tutorial they've been going for, and all of that. They give up on their goal. I've heard a lot of people say that, oh, I can't continue with this, I can again. Yes, but to me, sometimes I don't believe the word I can is even the prophecy to us. Yeah, I can do it, I can get it, I can be chartered, you can be a greater person, you can be someone that will be a lasting legacy in your profession. So the scholarship initiative was created to bridge that gap. And what was that gap? The financial struggle. And one of our goals at L2Ed, that's Ledger's Legacy, is not just to inspire people to conversations and training, but to also provide practical support that is going to help young professionals move forward in their careers and purpose journeys. So at the moment, yeah, we are starting small, yeah, because we are not that yet big, but we believe that we're going to become bigger. So we are starting small at the moment, and we strongly believe that that every meaningful impact begins with a step. Yeah, you know, just like we mentioned, Mrs. Financial leader, you just have to start with that small. You don't have to wait. There is no better time. The better time is now. The better time is now. So we strongly believe that every meaningful impact begins with a small step. So today's support that we are giving out may look little, but for someone, it could be an opportunity that keeps their dreams alive and move them closer to becoming a chartered accountant. Because who knows whether one of the people we are giving this scholarship to now will become the next ECAN president, will become the next minister of finance, will become the next CBN governor, will become the next minister for economy and all of that. Who knows? Maybe the person will even become the president of Nigeria or president of WTO, just like Madam Ngozi, or African Development Bank chairman, the former person we have from Nigeria, Adesina. Who knows whether it will be coming from this community. So through this initiative, we aim to support committed and desiring ICANN students, reducing financial barriers that are limiting academic and professional growth, encourage excellency, consistency, building a community of professionals who rise and help others rise too. Yes, that's it. When you are rising, you try to help others to rise as well. So creating lasting impact by investing in people and their future. So we got a lot of applications. We got quite a number of applications. And after a careful review by the committee, we have some selected people, some selected beneficiary of the Ledger's Legacy May 2026 ICANN examination scholarship. which I'm going to be announcing now. So we have some of them. We have some of them already. So congratulations to the following set of people. So we have Akembo Rebecca Ibukun. She's writing at professional level. We have, I won't be able to pronounce the first name because my Yoruba. So we have Oluwatimilei Monday. Is writing skills level. We have Adeshina Barakat Olamide. She's also writing the skills level. We have Adenina Miriam Adedoyi. She's writing the professional level, and we have Shitu Abdullah, who is writing the foundation level. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations. We celebrate you, and we believe that you are going to make us proud, because this is just the beginning. Together, we are building a legacy and transforming life together. And we see have other exciting opportunity coming our way, because we're also looking at how we can organize tutorials, how to bring people. Maybe if your barrier is not just examination fee, maybe you're finding it difficult to understand some courses, or you need you need study packs. Yeah, we are trying to open a library, and this is not just limited to accounting. This is not limited to finance, because we are expanding beyond this field. We're also going to look into other professions like the human resources, the engineer. We see what we can do, and we're going to come up with other exciting opportunities that will be beneficial to every one of us. So once again, congratulations to our 2026 May ICANN examination beneficiary. We're going to reach out to you by mail so that you can provide us other information then, so your examination fee can be paid before the due date, which is May 12th. Once again, congratulations, and thank you everyone once again for your time. It's been an insightful section. I will say that, yeah, because I'm actually going on fully full today. That's it. I don't think I don't even need to eat again. I don't need to eat again because I'm already full. Mrs. Atifa has overfilled us this morning. So thank you so much once again, and thank you, Mrs. Latifa. Thank you for your time. Thank you for pouring your knowledge into us, because it takes someone who have the art of imparting and that wants others to rise to give their time. Because the truth is, you have an exam you are preparing for, but you find time to be with us this afternoon. We really, really appreciate you. Thank you, because you have many reasons not to be here. You say, oh, I have this to do, or you can say personal things, but you find out time to be with us. We appreciate it. We didn't take it for granted. Thank you so much. And everyone, thank you so much. So just like we said, the recorded version will be uploaded on the YouTube channel. You can check it out. You can go back to rewatch it from time to time. You can try to subscribe. That's Ledgers to Legacy on YouTube. Then we also love to get your feedback. You can tag us on LinkedIn. That's Ledgers to Legacy. We are on Instagram, Ledgers to Legacy. We are also on Facebook, Ledgers to Legacy. We are on X. That's Twitter, Ledgers to Legacy. You can try to tag us and let's get your feedback. Thank you once again, and we look forward to having you in our next webinar or training that will be coming up. Thank you so much, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.